Hey, what's up, heroes? And I wanted to quickly jump in before the video actually does start and say, don't hate on the gameplay. I am not a Reaper. Far from it. Close range, not my style. Reaper, shotguns, no. So the background gameplay may not be the best, but just, you're here for the story. So why should you care about the gameplay? And if you do care about the gameplay, then I guess you can go ahead and hate on it. But just keep in mind, I'm not a Reaper player. But that's enough stalling. Here you guys go. The story of Reaper. Welcome back, guys, and today we talk about another Overwatch lore, and this guy has to do with a lot of other Overwatch members. If you've seen all the cinematics, he is portrayed as an evil one alongside Widowmaker. This is Reaper. Now, he wasn't always known as Reaper. His original name was Gabriel Reyes, and if you've seen the map of the heroes of Overwatch, even though he's not really a hero, you'll know that he is a US hero, and he was born in Los Angeles. He served as a senior officer in the US military, but he was later enlisted into the US Soldier Enhancement Program. This is a very secret program that allowed soldiers to be enhanced. The name is right there in front of you. And there, he became very close friends with a guy named Jack Morrison. Now, you may not know that name, but you may recognize him as Soldier 76. And actually, recently, there was a cinematic based around him. You see, Jack Morrison, or Soldier 76, is portrayed as a hero, a true hero, whereas Reaper is portrayed as a villain. But I'll get into why that has happened in just a little bit. Some more backstory. The Omnic Crisis breaks out. That's when it began. The UN began to assemble Overwatch, and they know that the two prominent soldiers to come out of the enhancement program was Gabriel Reyes and Jack Morrison. They asked the two to join this Overwatch thing, whatever it was during the time, alongside Reinhardt, Wilhelm. You may recognize these names because they're actually just right there. I can't pronounce this one. Torbjorn, Lindholm, very different pronunciations on his first name, so bear with it for a little bit. And Anna Amari. You may not recognize Anna Amari because she was Pharah's mother and a very highly decorated soldier. She was also a sniper and pretty badass. She's also portrayed in the Overwatch cinematic of Soldier 76. Now, Reaper was actually the one who was head of the entire team. He was appointed leader of the strike team, but everyone looked up to Morrison. Everyone, for some reason, always was attracted to the way Jack Morrison portrayed himself. He seemed to be the team's moral fabric. He's the one who held everyone together, raised their spirits, just gave them a good vibe. The Omnic Crisis was successfully put down, and Morrison was promoted to the strike commander, while Reyes was taken out of the Overwatch strike team and put into the Black Watch. Now, this could be considered bad, whether Reyes loved his job, or Morrison hated that, or Morrison wanted to be Black Watch, or Reyes didn't want to be Black Watch. I don't know. Either way, it looks like they were both promoted, so that doesn't look like to be that bad yet. Black Watch was the covert operations of Overwatch. They were the people that were very secretive, under the radar, and they could pretty much do whatever they wanted. Out of the Black Watch, only a few people actually worthy to mention in the video, such as McCree came out of it, but Black Watch soon delved into infighting. And that's McCree left, but that's the story for McCree. We're talking about Reaper. So with Black Watch out of the way, Reyes, or Reaper from afar, began to resent Morrison. Morrison was the one getting all the attention. He's the hero, he did everything, while Reyes didn't get any. In fact, he was the strike leader during the time of Overwatch, but he wasn't getting any recognition. So he began to organize a rebellion within Overwatch. This led to the conflict at the Swiss headquarters, and supposedly during the explosion which happened, they thought that both Reyes and Morrison were killed. Overwatch was disbanded, and that's the end of that. But there's more, of course. As you already know, they weren't actually killed. Reyes narrowly survived, and it is implied that his life was saved by Mercy, because Mercy saved pretty much every single person on Overwatch. But one of the side effects from being so close to death and being regenerated was that his cells were altered to decay and regenerate really fast. So he developed the identity as Reaper, a masked terrorist that hunts down and assassinates former Overwatch agents. Now, I'm not going to go too far into this organization that he sometimes works for. They're called Talon. All I need to know is that he's a part of them sometimes, and they're a terrorist organization, pretty much the anti-Overwatch, if you want to say. Remember that name, Talon. As for the rest of Reaper's story, you've seen it in cinematics. Watchpoint Gibraltar, he tries to assassinate Winston, and those guys that are coming in at his side are part of Talon. Unfortunately, it was not successful. The cinematic trailer with Reaper and Widowmaker, with the Doomfist Gauntlet at the museum, there's another one. That was also unsuccessful. And as for future ones, I'll probably link them back to here down below if you're watching this far in the future. But as for the people right now, that's all we got. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of these people were referenced in this video, so maybe in the future, actually, you know what, not maybe, most definitely in the future, I'll be making videos about them. So subscribe for that, but also look down the description, because if this was posted a lot earlier and you're watching it now, then maybe I've already made the videos on them. So if you're curious about them, go ahead and click away. But that's been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.